So, you know how I have basically said that, except for maybe one episode that was okay, the student episode that was okay. Aside from that, being an okay episode, everything else has been gold. Gold. I say gold. This episode, I don't even want to spoil it, but I have by me talking right now in this stupid intro thing that I do before my stupid intro crap that I always do. That's way too loud, and I always get the audio stuff wrong with it. But what I'm saying is, by my wild gesticulations, you could probably know. Let the credits roll! Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the final mid-season of the series. Mid-seasons have been usually a big deal. We had in season 7, I would argue, the best episode of the series. And of course, I'm hyped, have my caffeine at the ready. But first, I think it is only fair that I actually mention the individual who is responsible for all of this, meaning the leaks, because it's been a very interesting week, to say the least. So, Lunex is the individual who is responsible for giving us the Italian rips. Thank you to all of the Italians for providing us with this early. We will now, unfortunately, have to wait a decent amount of time before episode, 14, obviously. But that's perfectly fine. I'm just glad I got to this before I was spoiled on anything. However, even though I was not spoiled on a damned thing, I have been hyped. Which, I don't really care about being hyped about something. I mean, if I get let down, I get let down. But a lot of the times when I have people tell me things, it's usually things that are good and things that I pretty much always like. Because I'm not that easy to please. Unless you're going to talk about some egregious, error, then I'll bring it up. But there is one thing I did want to mention. This is completely off topic. This is about episode 8. I think I might actually have to release some sort of video to talk about some of the things about episode 8. Either that or I'll just mention them in my comments section. But I think this is all out of order, obviously. But for some unknown reason, I just thought it would be nice to mention that it is way too convenient for Grogar to not see that bell. He obviously knows that they have it. He knows that they were going to screw with him. I just think it. It has to be that way. Either that or there is some, literary problems in there with, why the hell would you write it like that when he has a crystal ball and everything else? It doesn't make any sense. I might actually just make that a comment in my comment section, but there was an individual who brought that up, and that was actually a very good point. Anyway, this is episode 13. Once again, thank you to all the Italians. And obviously, I'm not going to be releasing these early, okay? I wait for the official release from Discovery Family. Then I use their footage and make sure that it's in sync with this footage, etc., etc. So I play by the rules when it comes to actually releasing this stuff. But obviously, I'm seeing this on the 23rd of May. So this is just a little bit early, one would say. But anyway, this is, am I good on audio check? My audio check is great. Just wanted to make sure. Episode number 13, the final mid-season. In 3, 2, 1, start.
Remind me how this happened again?
And why there's a giant turtle eating my family's entire summer crop?
Oh dear, Mr. Tortoise Nut
Turtles all the way down.
But he promised me he would only take a few small bites.
Is this how the flat earthers think the flat earth is? Oh, is this like that turtle from Avatar, the Last Airbender? It's way too small.
You distract him. Rainbow Dash, Rarity, and Fluttershy, let's save Spike.
This reminds me of Slice of Life. I wonder why. Well, some of the parts of it. Hey, we're actually using stuff from the movie. That was a movie thing that
Mr.
Pinky
Toy
did.
Snap, I'm only asking nicely once. Let my friends go!
Let my people go!
And now a simple teleportation spell should...
Halt, interloper! Stay back, friends. My sister and I will take care of the beast.
Okay, this is a dream. This is a dream.
We've actually needed their help, and they show up for this?
What?
That's just what I was about to do.
Oh, goodness, sister. That was fun.
No need
Fun!
to thank us. To be honest, we've
How many
recently
points should I
realized
receive?
we like being part of the action
Experiencing life
wait,
instead of
wait.
just dreaming about it.
and making a difference outside the throne room.
What sort of drugs are you
Gonna
on?
be doing this a lot.
Wait, what? Okay, wait. Is this actually a dream? Or well, what the hell did I just see? What did I just witness? It wasn't like they were out of character or anything, but are they did somebody spike some punch or something? Are they drunkenly like I don't know. But right off the bat, is this like a real problem thing? Where I'm gonna like love this like to death? We'll see. I'm gonna reserve judgment, obviously. See where this goes.
Oh my, we better ask Sunpony to fix that hole. It seems
Yeah, it's kind of
very
important.
dangerous.
Which is
It's conveniently squarish.
why we're here.
What the hell is going on? What? Just reluctant hoof tapping.
I can't read this thing. How am I supposed to lead a
Girl
Philly guide
Scouts.
hike if the map makes us more lost?
Did some pony say lost?
Not for long.
What the f is going on?
Oh, now
What is
this
going on?
terrible.
Miss Shirley ordered cupcakes for school today, and I forgot to make the order.
You're gonna run in, break the house down from the top, and just reattach it.
Students going
You
hungry?
broke the house!
Not on our watch.
What did I call the house would be broken? This has to be a dream.
And then they carried Granny Smith across the street.
No, the castle is gonna be destroyed.
Appreciate their help. But suddenly, Celestia and Luna seem to think we can't do anything on our own. How are we supposed to learn to be rulers of Equestria with them fixing every teensy problem for us? Maybe the princesses changed their minds. Maybe they don't think we're up to the responsibility of protecting Equestria after all.
There's a. Did they
Well,
overhear
this
they
was
almost
just
never
a
help?
thing
And they were
that
like,
will never happen
"Well, screw
again."
you guys, we're gonna help. We're gonna do all the work.
A strategy meeting. What is the danger this time? A rampaging beast? Evil spell? Friendship problem?
We're ready.
What
to
is
do
wrong
whatever
with
we can.
you?
Great. But is something wrong? It's just
Yes!
you've been helping us an awful lot. And we know you have way more important rulery things to do, so...
We've spent more than enough time in the throne room. Real life is happening out here.
Wait, that's what this is about? You're sick of being princesses?
Not exactly. Battling the Everfree Forest alongside Star Swirl made us realize what we've missed out on. So instead of spending the day ruling,
And the night patrolling dreams.
we wanted a chance to do the things you do. Save the day, adventure with friends, shampoo anteaters.
I'm pretty
What?
sure Fluttershy is the only pony that does that.
Well, there are
The
way
blo-
more fun things to do than follow us around.
God, these
You can make a list of
faces.
all the stuff you never tried but always wanted to. There's a lot of little things out there to do.
Oh no!
An intriguing idea.
Oh no!
Only it's much harder to justify a vacation from the castle when it's not an emergency we're responding to.
Don't worry. We'll cover your palace duties. It'll be a good chance for us to practice for when you retire. Well,
Okay, this is true.
I'm sure you don't mind the extra effort.
Thank you, Twilight. What a relief.
Please
to know the
let
royal
this be
swanifying
about
ceremony
the
is in
princesses
good
and
hands.
not the main six, okay? We'll deal
What
with that.
now?
I want the princess. No main six crap.
Fun not yet had. I can't wait to start planning our time off.
Maybe
Chance
it'll be
to do
doubled.
whatever we want. And you know what that means. Relaxation. Well, it's just that I spend each night in every pony's intense dreams, so I could use some real-world downtime.
And that bed looks surprisingly
I
similar to the
understand.
one in
But
Lullaby
for
for
me,
a
every day
Princess.
is real world.
Maybe I'm
meetings
just
and decrees
weird
and meetings about
thinking that.
decrees and decrees about the meetings. I crave excitement.
It's almost like Twilight's.
I'm not sure how we can
routine.
both be happy. Unless...
We take turns doing what we like. Sister trip.
And I have the perfect accessories for us
Oh
to
my
wear.
god.
Look right here.
Oh, we'll be twinsies.
Just like regular
Nicole
pony
Oliver
tourists.
must have
I knew
been
you'd-
dying
I have a few things for us too.
doing this.
Sunglasses, bug spray, ice boots, buff sanitizer, and travel snacks. You have to add water. What do you think?
It's perfect.
Why would you have to
sister.
have? Well, forget. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna bother
And
with
here are
talking
instructions
right
on how
now.
to prepare for the royal swanifying.
This is so weird.
If it's written down,
This is
I'm
so
sure we can
incredibly
handle it.
weird. I love it. I love it.
We're leaving you in charge of raising the sun and moon while we're gone.
We have put a small part of our power in this amulet. You can activate it with your magic at any time. Preferably dawn and dusk.
Ooh, that's
Yeah.
not a terrifying level of responsibility
Hopefully,
or
it's
anything.
not like
We
Twilight's
won't let you
Kingdom
down,
where-
princesses.
or the movie, or where the sun just. You know, you could have made that thing a long ass
Somebody
time
told us
ago.
What the royal swanifying is?
You could have made that amulet a long time ago.
It's a
Damn it.
celebration of all the swans in the royal lake. We round them up, parade them through the streets, and
You know-
finish with a party in the castle.
Swan.
One question.
Celestia is the best swan.
It doesn't matter. This is our chance to show Celestia and Luna we'll do whatever the job requires. If they can take care of all this themselves, then I know we can. Together. Jolly good.
You are definitely not reading the scroll I am.
Remember, sister, from now on we are regular carefree ponies.
Was that okay?
We're leaving the princess life behind, and we're not even going to fly.
Of course. How new and different.
Well, how the hell is she
Just
gonna
like Pinkie Pie
fly?
said,
Boop.
There's a lot of little things you gotta do in this world. There's a lot of little things you gotta try. Just a pack of punchy plunges other ponies all take. That a princess pony passed us right by. No pony knows you like your little sister. No pony is a better confidant. No pony is truer than the one you are. No pony else here I could want. You can't saunter on a sojourn hid behind castle walls. You can't throw a throne down on the beach. So we're gonna be absconding to a little vagabonding. And this bucket list is gonna be a peach. No pony knows you like your older sister. No pony is a better confidant. No pony is truer than the one you are. No pony else here I could want. There's a lot of little things you gotta try.
I'm actually
in this
tearing up a
world.
little bit.
There's a lot
I'm not
of
even
little
kidding.
things you gotta see. But just reading by a river and resting our hooves would practically be perfect for me. No pony knows you like your sister. No pony is a better confidant. No pony is truer
Oh my god!
Venture on adventures if you're taking a nap. You can check things off your checklist while you sleep. So let's take another hill. Sometimes you can be a pill. And why's the way ahead always so steep?
This is like real problem succeeding.
Princess,
What?
we
No!
are here to... Ew.
That
We're filling in for their magic.
was amazing!
Can we help y'all with?
I say, how irreverent.
That was amazing!
We offer our assistance as heads of the Royal
I'm
Squadron
sorry!
Committee.
What a relief!
I'm so sorry.
But we have it all covered.
Oh my god. I got a little teary-eyed over that. I swear, that was something I did not expect to happen.
ask for help,
And it
it's
was
just
so
like admitting we're
perfect.
not as good at the
And it was
job
such a
as
good
Luna and
song.
Celestia are.
I'm still
Besides,
listening, but I'm
party
sorry.
is
I
on Party B.
can't throw that at
All
me.
you have left to do is polish the armor, bubble the punch, glue
Stop
the
me
cup,
reacting.
stuff the pastry, float the clothes, and carpet every road in Camelot.
Oh my god.
Reading.
I think my friend was right.
Celestia,
we'll
since we're
see.
both a little tired, maybe the first thing we do shouldn't be too wild?
Exactly what I was thinking.
This. Yeah.
Now, every time we have tea, we can remember this magical day.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed yourself. But now, we're going to do something I've always wanted to do, but
Please
never
don't
could
make
because
fan art
my
of
night
this.
shift.
Is it another zip line?
No,
No.
don't give this to me. Don't give me more of that.
This? It is indeed.
You're gonna.
Oh,
You're
the
gonna.
Mabel in Ponyville goes through here. Isn't that amazing?
You.
One stamp, please.
You're killing me. What? Is she gonna say words? Oh no, she's not gonna say words.
For it. You didn't need a stamp if you were just going to give this to me.
Yes, but I didn't give it to you. A male pony took it from me, searched to find who it was meant for, and gave it to you. It's about the process.
Did you know that no pony has ever explored the bottom of these caverns?
I'm sorry, I'm still a little speechless. I'm trying to feel. I'm.
I have always wanted to try this. Isn't this wonderful, sister?
There's a lot of little things you gotta do in this world. There's a lot of little things you ought to view.
That
And
is.
our little lot of lists
I-
may be a little bit long and might take a lot of bother to do. But I'm sure it gets better.
I think this is a 13.
on, and after
I think this is a
darkest
13.
nights, a new dawn. It's my turn to do the choosing. After river rapid cruising, this adventure isn't
Oh
too
my
fun
God.
to be on.
Princess Twilight. It has come to our attention that you don't intend to serve watercress at the Royal Swanifying ceremony.
There's not enough in the castle kitchens to...
Most unorthodox.
Tell him. And you must do something
What
about
do
the
you
garbage
care?
piling up outside. The street sweepers are on strike, and the royal carpenters can't do their jobs.
Is this like Sim City now?
You even know there were Royal Street Carpenters?
Oh dear. I do hope those aren't the final decorations for the gala.
How rude. Thank you for your
is
constructive
how
criticism, but we really don't have time to chat,
mundane.
so...
Yeah, just no. GTFO. Nobody cares. Nobody. Yeah, no.
Well, I hope you're enjoying yourself on your super relaxing picnic, sister.
I would be if you hadn't made us hike through a million prickle bushes.
What? That is that
They hurt less
name
than
that hair.
horrible howling you
weird.
dragged us to.
That was Pontiaci, and it's an opera. And you made us leave early even though it was still my turn.
Oh, just face it, Luna. You are never happy.
Because you don't want me to be happy. I always have to do things your way. I bet you wish I'd never come back so you could still rule day and night.
You think I like that kind
Whoa!
of being responsible for every little thing in Equestria and you?
We're gonna
What
dial
I
it to
like
11.
is a sister I can depend on. You mean boss around? Calm down, Luna.
No!
The
Don't
Canterlot
you dare
voice.
use your Canterlot voice on me. I think this adventure would be better if I did it
Yeah.
by myself.
Fine. I just remembered something I forgot I always wanted to do. Be alone.
Well,
The same thing on both of our lists, then.
well, damn, this escalated quickly, a little too quickly. I'm going to watch it again, and again, and again. This is an immediate rewatch.
So we're just going to have to do it sequence.
Sorry for the bad news, but the courtyard is full of swans waiting to get in. And we're nowhere near ready.
Honk, angry
Celestia
bird
and Luna rule a
noises.
kingdom and get all this done by themselves every year.
Oh, how droll.
What's the funny part, exactly?
The princesses never do all the ceremony planning by themselves.
They don't?
Oh, goodness, no. That's what the gala planning committees are for. No pony could handle all this.
You know, you could have mentioned this earlier. You
Those
could.
sequins?
Still rude.
Ooh,
Most
you
orthodox.
play, every pony. We're going to delegate.
Yeah.
You're on food duty. I need gemstones and purple satin. Tell the ponies at the gates that there's a slight delay on the gala. Oh,
Hey, Fleur de Lis, never see her
too
anymore.
much trouble, I mean.
Now who can we get to clean up all this garbage?
The turtle. The turtle. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's. I mean, you don't want to know what's in that.
So this
Yeah.
is how you rule Equestria.
Tell other people what to do.
Things are so much more relaxing without my bossy sister.
No, they're not. They're not at all. But she looks at all the
Needs a gloomy sister moping around all the time anyway.
all the other people with their, brothers and sisters, and it's. Okay.
Honestly, Princess, didn't you wear any sunblock?
That's
Wait,
a
wait.
thing.
How does that work with horses?
Celestia
And how the
would
hell
know
is their
me
horn?
If she were here.
Is their horn actually like skin? Like, am I?
Two left turns and a right,
what?
or two right turns and a left.
That doesn't make any logical sense, but I don't really give a shit.
Always handle directions.
No, chicken, evil chicken.
Scared away the chickens.
Why are you afraid of chickens?
Oh,
You're almost a.
I thought climbing Mount Kilimanjaro was on my list.
I'm not copying you. I just wanted to watch the sunrise.
I'm here for the moonset. So, how did the rest of your day go?
Oh, amazing! Yeah.
Horrible.
Fantastic. Best ever, really.
No.
Yeah,
Lies.
me
Lies and
too.
slander.
You can walk with me. You know, if you want. I mean.
Oh, well, since we're going the same way.
Uh huh.
This is so beautiful. It must be amazing in the sunlight.
The night's pretty special, too.
Lucky star! You taught me to look for those when I was a filly.
The fact that it's a half, it's a
Hope I
crescent,
wasn't too
kind of makes you
bossy
more
doing it.
symbolic.
You know, being with your sister all the time is hard, but being without her, it's even harder.
I do know.
Damn it!
And I wouldn't trade you for any of the adventures on my list.
Not even your
Don't do this
zipline?
to me.
Not even my zip line.
I'm sorry I said those things before.
Don't do this to
Sometimes
me.
it's just tough being the little sister.
It's not always easy being the big sister either. I'm sorry too.
The sun and the moon together? At the same time?
Now, where
Kinda
have
how
I
it
seen
usually-
that before?
Oh dear. Wait, now they're no, you're doing this again. Don't do this again.
You think
All the
maybe
animals-
Twilight's having trouble with the amulet?
We should probably go help her.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. I think I got it. Sunburst says we just need to reset the amulet with this. Turn the screw on the back,
Down!
and no more than 1/2 turn.
Does any pony have some tape?
But no, wait, Crescent. I was trying to think of the symbology with like the moon at the very end, you know, with the fact that the sun illuminates the moon, like IRL. Like I don't know, like I don't know how the celestial bodies operate entirely within this universe. It's a little weird. It doesn't make any damn logical sense. That isn't the point. That was it was a little symbolism there with the sun illuminating the moon. I'm not gonna say a damn thing. I'm gonna rewatch this episode, and I'm coming right back. So I just saw this episode again, and I do not say this lightly. I really should really think about it a little bit more, take some, more time to really process things, but I honestly think that this might be in the same category as Crusaders of the Lost Mark and The Perfect Pair. This episode 13 of season 9 might very well be in that same category, because it's better than A Royal Problem, and that was veering very close to that special category. I reserve episodes like The Perfect Pair, Crusaders of the Lost Mark. They're in a special category. They're almost not even rateable. I mean, truth be told, if I were to actually give a legitimate rating system, not this stupid 13 out of 10 bullshit that I stupidly do for some unknown reason, I don't know. It's just, it's this hype gets in my head and I do stupid things like that. If I'm going to actually get like a judge, if I took Luffy's system where he gives like a 6-star thing, that's actually a better system. I probably should have went with that system all along, but I didn't. But Luffy usually reserves a 6 for something that just really touches him, and I can empathize with that. And if I'm going by his system, this is a 6. But, if we're going like a 10 out of like 1 out of 10, something out of 10, this would have to be this is a perfect 10. This is a perfect 10 for me. The same with, the same thing with Crusaders of the Lost Mark. These are all perfect 10s to me. These are episodes that are special to me that I just love because reasons that I just can't really describe that well. It's just like a feeling that I have that I really like stuff. I really think it's in that category. I really do. This might be the best episode of this season. And I keep saying that. I think I've said that at least twice before. I could be correct. Don't correct. People will correct me. That's fine. I take correction and criticism. Perfectly fine with that. What I'm saying is, the hell was I saying? Yeah. There are so many episodes in this season that have been like pure gold. They went all out. The only episode that I think could actually have some possibly legitimate criticism was the students episode at the very beginning, and that wasn't a bad episode. It was an okay. It was good. It wasn't like super important to me, and a lot of people felt the same way. It was okay. It wasn't amazing, but it was okay. Everything else that I've seen, has been gold. They're not perfect 10s, but they are hovering around 9.5. Literally, pretty much every single one of them has been hovering around a 9.5. This is and you know, you would have thought that I would have given the Scootaloo Parents episode a 10. Okay, it's great that we've introduced them. I love her as a character, but no, my 10 for her character would be for her to actually be able to fly or not fly. That whole thing. That's where I would give a perfect 10. Even 11. 11 would be the best episode of the series, you know. But you know what I mean. Yeah, so even the Scootaloo episode isn't like a perfect 10 for me, even though it is very important for me because she's one of my favorite characters in the show, and I'm happy that we've addressed the parents issue, finally. But yeah, so I have to say that this is in the same damn category as those masterpieces, and that makes me absolutely ecstatic and hopeful for what the rest of the season has to bring. So, first, let me get one elephant out of the room that one of my lovely friends had mentioned to me. I forgot. I missed the. Wait. One of me. Damn it. Wait. Yeah. I missed the Capper cameo when the song was going on. Now, to be fair, give me a little bit of a break. Give me just a little bit of a break. It was kind of hard to see that happen. So many things were flying past the screen. I couldn't pay attention. I was too focused on how good the song was. Okay, and the only possible criticism I think about this was this whole little spat between them sort of came up at we had to have some sort of conflict in this episode, obviously. But then again, let's be honest, during episode 200, there was a little bit of a sibling rivalry going on, and we saw a lot of that in the Royal Prom. People have this normally. People, they have these conflicts. They seem like they're, at odds with each other, and then they come back and realize, oh, I was stupid for saying that. Oh, I was stupid for saying that. Let's just get back to the way things were. That's normal. That's life. Okay? So, during episode 200, we sort of saw that with the two sisters having, just a little bit of disagreements. We gotta protect the threats from outside as well as inside. That type of thing. So, yeah. And not to mention, during the song, we had that sort of happen at the very end where there was some little bit of a difference, Luna wanted to do one of her things, and Celestia thought that probably that was kind of stupid. Although we got a little bit of a Derpy cameo, she didn't talk, but you know what, I am satisfied with what they have done with Derpy, and, she doesn't have to say anything. But that was kind of interesting. I don't even know if this is going to be my afterthoughts. I'm just going to do it now. I might just do it right now while it's fresh in my head. And not to mention, I'm just excited about this episode. But yeah, I mean, you could say that it might be a little rushed. I mean, some people might think it's that way. But, there was a little bit of a, we got that at the very end of the song that things were starting to go a little bit south. But it wasn't a super extreme, I hate you, I wish you were never born, I wish you were never my sister. We didn't get any of that stuff, okay? It was just a little conflicts. We got a Royal Camelot voice out of it, okay? That's the most we got out of that, was a Royal Camelot voice, which I love, okay? But yeah, that's really the only fault that I can think about. Well, I mean, I guess Fancy Pants being kind of a dick. I mean, I forgive me for not actually remembering. I know that because we have 9 seasons of content that are in my brain somewhere, and I have to try to grab something from way back in the series. We had an episode of Fancy Pants a long ass time ago, and his character, the way he acted was a little bit different than here. I don't know. I could be wrong about that. His character might have seemed a little bit off, but it was to further the plot of the main 6 trying to deal with these incredibly stupid, mundane things. That is They were playing SimCity and delegating tasks to other people to do things, you know? That's what a princess would do. Obviously, you know, they're not going to do everything themselves. They have to delegate tasks to other people. So, yeah, it might be a taxing job, but it's like, you know, you need others. That's the whole point. You need others. You need help from the outside. You need to, like, micromanage certain things in order to make things, and a lot of these things are so mundane too. It's like, oh, this tablecloth is just not the right shade of purple, most unorthodox. Stop the presses, we have a horrible tragedy here. Everybody in the damn ballroom is gonna look at that damn tablecloth and then they're gonna say, oh my god, it's the wrong shade of purple. What is wrong with you, princesses? And now, what is wrong with the main six? They can't get anything. They're not gonna... Who's gonna say that? Who's gonna do that? Doesn't make any sense. but no, a lot of these things that they were doing were mundane, and I really have to say, I really do feel sorry for the wildlife in this universe. I wonder what people in Yak-Yakistan are thinking when they see the sun just randomly move in a lot of really weird places. I wonder, like, the little town from the movie, you know, the weird town from the, I can't remember the damn name of it. It's escaping me. It's like, what the hell are they thinking? What the hell's going through their mind when they see the moon and the sun just randomly do things? It's like, well, I guess the princesses had a bad day, you know, they drank too much coffee, you know, where the magic was a little bit off or something. I don't know, but I do enjoy when that type of stuff happens. Although, you know what? If they could have just made they have a magical apparatus, that's like a timepiece, that is able to actually control the sun and the moon while they're not around. Why can't they just have like a clock or something that they can have all that stuff done automatically? They can imbue that clock with the magic that will allow the sun and the moon to rise by themselves, and then Luna and Celestia can do whatever the hell they want. And you know what? If it was that easy to give them this timepiece, the princesses, aside from the stupid mundane tasks that they have to deal with on a day-to-day basis, the sun and the moon rising isn't that big of a deal when they can invent an apparatus that will do it for them almost You get what I'm saying here, I think. I don't know, I'm rambling. I tend to do that when I'm excited. I do apologize. But I think that, I don't really know how much more I could possibly add to this. I think I've said enough. I do like the very end. It's like, you know, there were a lot of crazy faces. Like that one at the very end with Twilight. That was good. But it's like, you know, they're going to return because, you know, how's tape, forget it. How's tape going to fix the clock? I don't know. You need, it seemed like it was irreparably damaged, IMHO, but they're back anyway, so. Yeah, there's no reason why they couldn't just make a clock that would do that. But, you know, at its core, it's another episode about, sibling rivalry, sibling dynamics, and that's fine. Same type of thing happened in A World of Problem to some extent, and that was great. This was better than A World of Problem, and that was one of the best episodes in the series, so I think that gives you an idea of how much I liked this particular episode. And my friend who hyped this up was once again not wrong. This was one of those special episodes. This was one of the great ones. This one did it for me. If I rewatch an episode nearly immediately after seeing it for the first time, that's a good indication that it's probably something I like. And it's going to be a while before this video gets out there, and I hate to wait to tell others how great this was. But then again, I have a lot of friends with Discord that I will message immediately after watching this and explain to them how good this was. So yeah, I can't wait to watch this with some other people eventually, but we'll see. Applegeek it's gonna be a while for him to get. He's been having some issues, some issues with getting to some of these episodes, which are understandable. He has a lot of stuff on his plate, so I completely understand from his point of view. But I'm waiting to actually talk to him about these things because it's killing me inside. You're killing independent time. That's stupid sign. I shouldn't go there. But no, I can't wait. Stop. Why is my stupid headset beeping? Because there's no audio going through it. But yeah, that was great. That was great. That was great. That was great. That was one of the greatest. And that I can only imagine we're only at episode 13. And we've only had like one episode that was just okay. It wasn't bad, but it was okay. Every other one was gold. Every other one was gold. So, if I expect my expectations have been set pretty high for what's going to happen in the last half of this series. But, for an episode 13, mid-seasons are usually reserved for something really good, and this was no exception. This was very, very good. Just like season 7, 13 was very, 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 very good. That's gonna do it for me. I haven't even done afterthoughts for literally anything after 8, so I'm gonna have to, remember what part of the timeline I am when I actually do those afterthoughts, so I don't mess things up. But when it comes to afterthoughts for this episode, I wanted just to get it out now. I wanted to proclaim it to the world, But yeah, that's these are my afterthoughts for episode 13. It's amazing. I'm very happy. With that being said, I will see you eventually. So, see ya.